Sarah Jacobson, Marketing Artfully. Okay, so now we are going to, I have made my picture, I have made my product in Printify. Yay, so cool. It's a writer t-shirt. I love it. I think I am going to either order the black one or the charcoal black. I kind of like vintagey, old looking things. My daughter actually likes this one the best, which is kind of a vintagey red, but she's sort of a pink girl, so I'm worried that it's bordering on pink. But anyway, so I did that in Printify, and now I have it sent over to my Paperly. So I saved it, and I kept looking at my shop, and it didn't show up, and it didn't show up, and then I was like, where did it go? And so it went in my drafts, which is the most awesome thing in the world, Etsy sellers. So first off, I didn't know how much I was going to be able to change this once I had it in my Etsy app. So I was super careful to make sure I had the long title, colorful writer t-shirt, women's, all of that. And I'm going to go ahead and copy that because I'm going to need it later. And then, so what happens is in Printify, I picked those seven kinds of shirts. Now, they did have a really good pro tip. If you're using the front and the back and you have 5 items, it's going to be one front, one back, one front, one back. Okay, so you would use up all 10 of your photos. I didn't want to use up all 10 of my photos because I'm going to be ordering one of these as a sample. Actually, me personally, I'm going to be ordering it as a human being. I'm going to make my husband order one so I can see the whole process for this post. But in actuality, you could actually order a sample, and I believe then you're not paying the markup for that. Now, I was really kind of trying to dink around in Printify to figure out which color I wanted. I'm really big on making sure that I know it. Now, if you're doing a t-shirt shop, I'm just actually doing a couple of items for my niches, which are writers, real estate agents, things like that. If you had a t-shirt shop, then you would want to have the blue one, the black one, so that you could rank for SEO. But for me, I'm just trying to rank for writers. So, but watch, just like your normal Etsy, you can move these guys around, put them in the order you like. Maybe everybody doesn't like black as much as I do, and you can move the orders around. Super nice. The thumbnail comes in perfectly. I am going to, like I said, be taking a lifestyle picture, so that's okay. About this listing, so now they fill in enough so that you could publish it, but it's not actually ready to go. The first one even. So who made it? About this listing, I did. I designed this listing. It is a finished product, and they are made to order, and that all comes in right with the Printify. And then it is the category clothing, women's clothing, tops and tees, t-shirts, perfect. Choose primary color. I'm going to choose blue and red just as 2. I don't think that people like black as much as I do. This is the attributes. So this will come up when people are doing a search and picking colors. I also have it up here, black, gray, in the top. So they will be able to find it in search if they're not using the attributes. There's not really a holiday or an occasion that go to it. And then size, choose a scale, and I'm just going to say USA Women's. And I'm not going to say the size because I have a variety of sizes that I did in Printify, which was super, super easy. That's not a big deal. There's videos. I have links to them, so you don't have to worry about it. I do automatic always. I just want them to renew this. This is my Paperly people shop, and so I sell digital products. So I'm used to things automatically renewing. I don't want it to show as sold out or me to have to physically do anything. Now, I did write a description in here, but as you can see, number one, on Printify, they give you the option to do HTML, so the bullets, the bolding, all the cool things. The problem is when it comes over here, all of that doesn't work. So this is just like we do in our Etsy stores. So now we just have to, let's see, I just have to break this out. I like it to be, this is a new paragraph. Oh, one over. So I wanted it to be a little 2 paragraphs. I said, are you a writer? Blogs, books, or articles? Show the world with this amazing writer t-shirt. It's perfect for hanging out on the couch, working on your book, sitting on the coffee shop, writing, or as a gift for your favorite writer or author. It's super soft and has a little bit looser fit than some of those super tight tees you get just sitting, that just sit there in the drawer. And then this and NBSP is actually a space in computer, so I just needed to take that off. Okay, so then details. This is the details, so we're gonna say we have to go in here and figure them out. So style is short sleeve jersey fit, Missy fit, fabric blend. So you got to kind of just, I'm sure as soon as we get good at doing this, it'll be a lot easier. Cotton colors, maybe. Oh yeah, is there a little mark after them? Stitching for sure is one. Collar is one. Weight is one. There we go. Label, maybe, yeah, okay. And I could go over here to Printify. Let's see, how do I get back out of this? Oh, I think it's underneath. I'm sorry, it's underneath the video thing, so I'm not going to mess with that right now because we could mess up our whole thing. But you can actually see that here. What I do is I have made, see, I have a listing masters, and so I made little bullets in there, and you can literally just come and do this, right? It's not as pretty as if it was real bullets, but it's okay. Okay. Oh, and printed in the USA. I love that. I think that's a feature. We'll make a bullet on it. Perfect. Okay, so this is good enough to go. Now, it does come in and it says production partners, and when I first came here, it did not have a production partner, so I put this in. It's from Printify, but the company that's printing it is ArtGun, so I put both of them there. And then I said, we're proud to work with Printify and ArtGun to do the printing on this item. Their quality t-shirt and print process are the reasons we chose to work with this company for the production of our tees. And then about your partnership, Etsy is asking this, and I've said, I don't have the technical ability or equipment to make these myself. I'm not a screen printer. I work with lots of girls who are amazing screen printers. They're doing their own shirts. They're doing multi-layers. They're doing the most amazing things. But that's not what my shirt is for. So I do design everything for myself, and then they do it for me. Okay, and you really want to do this. You don't want to act, if you are using a manufacturing partner, you do not want to act like, oh, I'm doing it myself. Okay, custom. I don't know right this second. I guess you could try to do a customization. I would think it would be much easier if you're going to do customizations to have a different listing that would say create a custom order. And what I'm thinking about is for Deslin's volleyball team, I had Deslin's and then a volleyball picture and then mommy, right? And so you could possibly customize those for people if you wanted to, and then you would make a special custom listing for them, right? So it would be a little bit different process. I'm not offering customization. You get what you get. And then the section for me is for writers. You might have t-shirt sections. You might have colors, black t-shirts. You might have political t-shirts. You might have any different kinds of t-shirts. Okay. So this is why I copied the title. Oh, shoot. And then I copied a bullet, right? So let's go back up to our title. And we're going to do, and this is just like we do in Etsy. Now we want to try to match our tags with our titles, right? So we're going to say ladies t-shirt. We know we can add that. Okay. Short sleeve tees. I'm going to just put tees in there. I don't think people really look for it, but I don't want to miss that. I did some research for a gal who was a t-shirt vendor, and there's a bunch of different ways that people look for t-shirts. So you have t-shirt all in one space, T-shirt, which is different, right? Because there's a hyphen in there. Tees, T-S. I could probably do tees, T-E-E-S. We're going to put this between our colors. Now let's go ahead and add this. See what happens. Colorful writer. I'm going to say colorful t-shirt. I know that with the tags, we're supposed to have them in exact order, but I don't know that anybody's going to be looking for a colorful writer t-shirt. I like women's t-shirts. I'm going to say writer t-shirt, author t-shirt. And let's see how this looks. So I have shirt for authors, author gift. This one I can change and I can make it author gift, gifts for our tags. Author t-shirt, let's see if it'll fit. Author t-shirt, t-shirts. No, darn it. Okay, so add writer gift. We can do writer gift gifts. Okay, shirt for author, ink, pen, and drop. Nobody's looking for that, so I'm actually going to take that out of my tags. Shirt for authors, red, navy, blue, black, and gray. People are looking for those colors, right? I search for black t-shirts. Short sleeve tees, ladies t-shirt, colorful t-shirt, writer t-shirt, women's t-shirt, author gift gifts, author t-shirt, writer gifts. I have 2 left. So I'm going to say gifts. Oops. Gifts for authors, gifts for writers, right? There we go. Perfect. Okay, now, so the components, we want to come up here because they told us what it was. So 100% combed and ring spun cotton. I don't think the percentage mark works. Let's try it. It doesn't work. 100, so we're going to have to type out percent, combed and ring spun cotton, too long. Oh, what else is, oh, it doesn't like the space. And then their other ones are rayons, tri-blend colors, and we're going to, okay, so this is really this, cotton, okay. So we only have a little space. So we're going to have to say 25% ramp. Okay, so I don't think people are going to care. Maybe they will. Let's say 50%, 25% cotton, and 50% poly. Some people could care about that because those make it easy to take care of. Let's see if it goes. Too long, 45 characters. Can we do this? We're just going to do this. Okay, 50 poly, 25 cotton, 25 rayon. We're trying. We're going to get that. Super soft. Tees, writer t-shirt. I know it's not a material. Author t-shirt. So I'm trying to get these in there. I know it's not a material. I just put them in. And the reason I do this is, hold on, let's add that. Okay, so we'll go to preview. And see, this comes in over here. Sometimes it shows up here, sometimes it doesn't. But look, materials, 100% combed, I want to continue editing because a super important thing to me is that this is also printed in USA. Excellent. Okay, now we're on price. Now you could do your price in Printify, and this is where we can do some variations. So this, say we wanted to take out a color, we could take it out here and it would bring it out in the drop downs. The thing about that is you would have to remember to go fix it, take the picture color out, right? And then you want to say prices vary for each color. Mine don't. I'm just going to, it was there. I'm going to leave it. It's not hurting anything. And then SKUs vary for each color. And then you could do quantities for each color. So for me, because Printify and ArtGun are doing this, I don't have to worry about that. They're taking care of that. But I did think this was super interesting. Prices vary for each size. And I know that a lot of people will charge extra for 2X, but because my husband's a 3X, I get so sad when I have to pay extra for it. So I just reduced my profit on that size. You can choose that. That's very much inside of your own business model. If you're doing t-shirts as your business, then that makes a huge difference. Making $1 less on one of these t-shirts because I did 2X isn't going to hurt me. But if it's your business model, then you really care. I always put, I think they put in quantity of $9.99. You can only have 999 as the most. So I always put that as my quantity. And then the fun thing is I can always tell from looking at, you know, the stats aren't super good at things. I can always look and see real quick on which of my products have sold. And then you could edit your SKU. I'm not going to do that. In my vintage business, I use the SKU for the product location, but this is not, I don't think that I'm going to mess with that. That came in like that, so let's see what it says. I don't know. There you go. We're not going to mess with that because Printify knows how this works. They know how to get this set up the correct way. This is interesting. So now here's our variations, and this is where you could say the 2X large is going to be more. You can change all of these deltas. See how they have their own SKU? That's their own SKU. I wouldn't mess with that. That could actually mess up your ordering through Printify. Okay, now when I came in here, they had this shipping option that they actually did, and it's a fixed cost, so it's really nice. It's $4 in the United States, and it's $8 out of the United States, which I think is very fair for shipping a t-shirt. I wouldn't feel bad about paying that. So I didn't mess with that. Now you could put the item weight. You don't have to. Those are just variables, and I'm not going to put that. I don't have anything to do with that. And here's where you can see. So if you ship it to Canada, it's going to be $8 and everywhere else. Okay, so let's say save as draft so we don't lose anything. We got it all filled out. And then let's look at our preview. Preview. Okay. So very nice colors, so you can pick all your different colors. Oh, I see a little problem. So it goes black, blue, tri-bend, charcoal, tri-bend, blah, blah, blah. If I was going to be really OCD about it, I would put them in this order because they're in alphabetical order, right? Black, blue, C, N, R, R. I'm not that anal about it. I know some people would be, and then here you would pick the option. So the people would be able to pick the option, the quantity, and do all that, and then order. So I am going to publish this, fingers crossed. Publish. Okay, so it's active. Let's view my listing, and it's live on Etsy. Yay, that was really easy. Okay, it's, as I was going through this process, I have to say that at certain points I was like, oh my gosh, this seems like it's hard. And then I would just figure out the very next step, and I was like, it's just like Etsy. It's, everything is so easy once you figure it out, and then that's really cool. So I have really enjoyed doing this. I'm actually going to, so I'm going to come in here, and I think this is kind of fun. I'm actually going to order one of my t-shirts, but for right now, because it's something really different on my Do I need to move me? I need to move me. I'm in the way. Sorry, guys. Because it's something really different on my store, I am going to make it a featured item. How fun is that? Just thinking about it. I have a lot of tabs open, guys, and I'm running my video software, and poor little thing is just working its fanny off. Okay, featured listings. So these are my current featured listings. It's coming near for me time that people are going to be buying planners where maybe not as many people are going to be using the SEO worksheet. And I am going to go put my writers as a featured listing. And now let's go look at my store. Oh, it didn't take. Okay, hold on. Back to my shop manager. There must have been a save that I missed. Are you thinking? He's thinking. He's still thinking. Thinking. Okay, so we've got featured listings. Is it showing? Nope, not in there. Okay, so uncheck the featured listings. Now I need all my listings back again and the star. Oh, that's what it is. Doi. Okay, so featured listings. Now let's go look at my shop. And there it is. Yay, how fun. Now, in my shop especially, because on a lot of my listings I do have lifestyle pictures where I show people using my products, I can't wait to order that and get a picture of me in this writer t-shirt. Now, one last thing about your pictures. I did a survey of my audience, and they're mostly 40 to 60-year-old women. That's why I went and picked a little bit looser fit cotton t-shirt. I didn't get the super skinny one for juniors. And so I know my audience very well, and I know that if they see me in it, even though I'm not a 110-pound skinny mini, but if I look happy in my picture with my t-shirt on, they're going to be able to see themselves. So if you're selling super cute hip t-shirts to 20-somethings who are all super skinny, make sure you get a model that looks like that. I'm gonna model mine. I may have to take 1,000 pictures to get one I like, but I don't care, because the person who's going to be buying this picture probably looks a lot more like me than a supermodel. So hopefully this helps. Tara Jacobson, Marketing Artfully.